Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning to all supervisors and my fellow classmates. I, Officer Cadet Nabilah Afifah binti Mohd Dali, have reported to Education Directorate Administration Office on 14 March 2022, which located at Markas Angkatan Tentera Malaysia, Bahagian Perkhidmatan Anggota, Jabatan Arah Pendidikan, Kuala Lumpur. I was warmly welcomed by all of Education Directorate officers and staff.
First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to my dear lecturers, especially Puan Asnah binti alias as my supervisor and Puan Maslini Harina as my industrial training supervisor, who guided me and other companions throughout the internship program from the very beginning till its completion. Your expert lead and suggestion in class had provided us relevant information in reaching concept and complete our industrial training. As a partial fulfillment of the requirement of the award bachelor's degree of social science, language and cross-cultural communication, all students must at least take one session of industrial training or practical and an organization that have been coordinated by Language Center for the student. The training conducted is based on the concept of learning through the practice of practicing theories and academic concepts that have been learned in real work situation. Industrial training will be progressed for 4 months at the organization where the student taking their training. Industrial training is a student placement in an industry or outside organization for a period of 17 weeks from 14 March 2022 until 8 July 2022. General Service Corps was created in 1954 under the name the General Federation Service Corps. Parts of the region were Record Office, Payroll, Medical and Education Intelligence. KPA Education acts as a platform and nominated manager for the needs of education in the 3 ATM services. Most KPA Education members are placed in formations, units and training centres in the ATM. In the era of the ATM being a learning organisation, KPA Education has been given the mandate to coordinate all programs at the level of the ATM and the Ministry of Defence covering further education or higher education facilities for officers and members of the ATM, educational assistance and incentive to the children of citizen ATM as well as educational infrastructure in ATM.
The main objective of General Service Corps education is to provide adequate educational opportunities and facilities for Malaysian Armed Forces citizens and to develop organisation and internal human resources in line with the educational needs of ATM. Other than that, General Service Corps education also work hard to determine KPA education relevant to the development of ATM and the country. They also provide expert services in identified areas of education and improving the ease of accessing reading materials and references in all armed forces libraries. Officers and other ranks also are responsible to supervise educational programs towards making ATM a learning organisation. Besides, KPA Education equips the Regional Education Centre with the latest educational technology materials for teaching, learning and service purposes and improve proficiency in English as a second language in ATM. Coordinate foreign language training other than English to meet the needs of ATM tasks. There are a few tasks that I have been assigned in this cell, which are I learn about management of educational and linguistic affairs in ATM. For example, our current task is to enact Cadangan Pengemas Kinian Pemat 22-2002 Dasar Pendidikan ATM. This policy is about designing and developing learning system in training. Learning system is the development of aspects of behavioural competency, includes in cognitive skills and personality values such as intellectual ability, communication and language skills, also morals and attitudes. Training is the development of technical competency aspect is associated with hands-on training and technical competence of task execution. To make this policy, we need the specialty in Malay and English language to propose the best presentation to the Assistant Ketua Staf Perkhidmatan Anggota (AXPA) who held the rank of Major General. Other than that, I studied the procedures of preparing high-profile military papers, letters, and learned that every letter has different format. I am involved in the work of improving the quality of working papers and presentation patterns, as well as document distribution procedures from the approval of superiors of ATM and Kementah. I also prepared PowerPoint slides and script for cadangan pengemas kinian Pemat 22 2002 Dasar Pendidikan ATM with Major Shalini and Pegawai Warren 2 Ahmad Muiz. We also work on plan strategic MINDEF Teras 3 memperkasakan pendidikan, pemeriksaan pakar pendidikan dan audit bahagian Inspektorat Tentera Darat. In addition, I also make videos for Moral and Behavioural Education Cell. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Azri and Major Aida assigned me to do videos about pendidikan kesejahteraan keluarga (PKK) and presented my ideas about how to strengthen the bond between family members. The next 3 days, I presented the PKK video to Major Aida, and based on the feedback, I had to do some corrections in the video. After my videos has been finalized, Major Aida posted it in the WhatsApp group and asked me to post on my YouTube channel for other officers' references. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Azri also assigned me to do videos for the 3C Jiwa program. Motivational and inspirational videos are important because they make people feel a certain way and emotion and inspires action. They can encourage viewers to change their perceptions. I also make an official TikTok account to post this video. On week 10, Major Aida and Major Shalini asked me to organise a Hari Raya celebration for our sector. I prepared a PowerPoint slide and proposed my suggestion to them, and fortunately they accepted my proposal. I chose blue theme for this event and prepared an invitation e-card for all the officers and staff. Corporal Anis, Lance Corporal Zarul and I decorate the venue with balloons and set up many indoor games such as musical chair and riddles. I was assigned to be an MC for this event too. As July 2022 marks the final day of my industrial training, all officer cadets were instructed to attend an interview at 9 o'clock with the Director of Education Corps, Colonel Haji Muhammad Shukri bin Haji Muhammad Ghazali, in his office and accompanied by the Regimental Sergeant Major, First Warrant Officer Johari bin Muhammad Hussein. During the interview, we were asked about the knowledge that we gained throughout our industrial training and our future planning as we are going to be a military officer next year. He also asked what the most challenging event for us in these 4 months and what we do to overcome all the obstacles to complete this industrial training. It was indeed the most challenging event that occurred during my industrial training. After the interview, we had a small farewell party with all the officers in Education Directorate, and we gave a small gift on our behalf to show our gratitude. Industrial training is an effective tool to enhance graduates' employability. Industrial training is compulsory of National Defence University Malaysia students before they can graduate. The conclusion I can make here is that this industrial training is one important thing because I can enhance competency and competitiveness in the field in respective specialty, associate work experience with knowledge learned in university, apply the theory and academic knowledge learned at work under supervision, improve communication skills effectively, as well as gain experience and knowledge that can be utilised to choose the right job after graduation later. Communication skill is one of the most soft skills that cannot be learned by reading. For instance, I must communicate face-to-face with people which are my superiors and older than me instead of text messaging during training, and this is an effective way to enhance communication skill. In addition, I get a brand new experience, and this will make a huge difference between those who went through industrial training and those who not. The difference will increase one's level of confidence and education that help in studying. Industrial training program aim to prepare students for working in the real world. Students were expected to gain experiences in skills such as leadership and management skills, critical thinking, and entrepreneurial skills. Students were briefed on the industrial training program and were guided by their head of programmers in selecting the industrial training placement. These are the journey of my industrial training program. I hope I can be a good military officer one day. With that, thank you.